Welcome to my beautiful Airbnb bathroom, because this is not my real bathroom. As soon as I walked in here, I have thought this is so Vogue Beauty Secrets, so I gotta film one of those. Let's get into it. This is the angle we're working with. I hope you like it. It's different. Was not sure how am I supposed to film myself with this setup. So this is what we have, okay? Honestly, I am not feeling very beautiful these last days because my hair is looking very damaged. I haven't had a lot of time to care for it because this past week I've been doing a lot of night shifts, and that means showering at almost midnight and going to bed with wet hair, and that's very bad. Don't do that. I don't recommend it. But I feel very bad about drying my hair at late night because the neighbors might complain here. That's fun. So I'm going to start by doing my hair because that's what I'm feeling very sad about. That's what I feel worst about at the moment. And then we can move on to makeup. This is what we managed to do. It does look a little bit better. It is not flawless and amazing, and I feel like as soon as I would have walked outside, this would have all been gone. And Vienna weather is way better than San Miguel Azores, but still my hair is not strong like that, so I feel better. What I do need is a hair mask. I had a very good one back home. I had to leave it behind because it was literally 1 kilo sized. It was huge, you know, between that and half my clothes kind of one. It's actually been surprisingly hard to find nice beauty products here, especially for hair. Like most of what I used to wear back home, I haven't found it here yet, and they have like huge stores dedicated to beauty products in general. Like you find DM people, DM. I've been having such a hard time finding stuff that I like or that suits my hair needs. I have been using this one. It's a hair mask, leave-on, and still it hasn't done much for my hair. I think it's too heavy for my hair. It's very thin. I cannot add a lot of products. If I do oil, it's gonna just get oily and wet and not shiny and beautiful. I do love this one, but I got this still in Portugal. It's a night serum. I only apply a little bit to the ends, and I do feel a difference. It's very nice. The bottle is so nice though as well. Like it's beautiful and it's glass. It makes me feel so fancy. If you live here in Austria and you have hair recommendations for thin hair, let me know please. What should I buy? Let's move on to makeup. Every morning I just wash my face with cold water. It helps me wake the hell up. I really like it. Even in winter, I don't give a damn. Cold water, just water, no soaps, no nothing. I have tried a few and I immediately break out. I have very good skin. I don't complain about it. It looks very nice. It's not like acne prone, or I don't get a lot of pimples, but it's sensitive. I cannot try a lot of different products. It will immediately break out, get red. It allows me to do like the bare minimum and get away with it, which is amazing if you think about it. Let me just wash my hands. Actually, this is kind of a pet peeve. I don't think a lot of people consider. Your hands carry probably the most germs out of your body because they touch everything. So don't touch your face with dirty hands. Also the towel, like this hand towel, I do not dry my face on this towel because it has all the germs for my hands. So I use my bath towel for my face. Weird, I don't know. The little things, you know. I always wash my hands when applying product to my face. And another thing is try to touch your face during the day minimum amount of times possible. You don't want to be doing that all day. You're just gonna apply germs to your face all the time. I apply moisturizer. I love this one. I have been wearing it for decades now. I have started this ritual of washing my face and applying moisturizer since my early teens, 13s, you know, something like that. And ever since, love it. It's cheap, accessible, it's amazing texture. What more can I say? On top of that, I apply sunscreen And I don't wear anything fancy. I buy one big bottle of sunscreen for the beach and I apply a little bit on my face every day. I think this is the biggest difference you will see down the road when you get old, is if you apply sunscreen. I also apply a little bit on my neck, and if I'm exposed like this, I apply on the chest. As I said, I have very sensitive skin and I already have some sun marks on my skin. I have one here on my chest. Try to protect. I also have started getting some on my hands. It's just something that's gonna happen. I don't want to worry about it too much. I have a few freckles from my mom. I have her skin type, and I think as I get older I'll just get more. Freckles are cute, I really like it. On the skin, not so good, maybe cancer down the road, and we want to avoid that. If you don't want to do it for the sake of beauty and aging gracefully, do it for the sake of avoiding skin cancer. The face, the hands, and the chest, neck area is the most sensitive skin areas we have. And that's pretty much it. I don't do serums, I don't do face washes, shit toners. I tried doing toner for some time. It was terrible, I broke out. Let's move on to makeup finally. Honestly, I usually just wear my glasses like this to hold out my hair. I saw a girl online on TikTok, she uses a tiara to hold her hair, and I need to do that. I only had like a broken down plastic playing tiara. I need a real one, a really nice one. I'm gonna show you my go-to daily makeup look. It's very simple, very classy, and it will leave you looking very beautiful. It's also very elegant. I like it very much. Let's start with a bit of contouring, I guess. I like powders. I don't like creams. They're very hard to blend out and they apply so harshly, you know. If I have done this with a cream, I would have ended up with a crayon-like line on my face. I like powder better because it is buildable, blendable super easily, and it's lighter. It's very light on the face. I don't feel like I have anything. And honestly, sometimes that is the problem. It's hard to build it up and make it look noticeable. I'm not one to wear very heavy makeup. It's not that I don't like it. Sometimes I do. I don't have the patience for it, I would say. But maybe that's why. Because I wear powders, it's very hard for it to be so noticeable. I see other girls doing bronzing and their like forehead changes color completely. You see, I've applied it a lot of product. I don't usually do so much, and I see some change, but still it's very natural, I would say. I do love this shade, of course. If you can see, this is like bronzer. Makeup is always like having new trends and ways of applying it, or different type of products that are trending. The thing for me is I will learn new ways of using it and applying it. So for me recently, the biggest change, revolutionary change I saw in that was applying bronzer and blush higher and further towards the contour of my face. Usually I would apply blush right down the center, or bronzer and contour very down here, and now I do it super up high on the cheekbone, like when you see the bone. Thing is, this side looks way more colored than this side, and I don't know sometimes if that is because of the lighting or me being crazy, you know. The thing about this bathroom is the light is not amazing. I prefer to do my makeup near a window. It's the best lighting because you see colors for how they truly are, and not like under this shading, constant shading that I'm getting from light coming down. It's not the best. I do have been enjoying this primer. I did not apply it, didn't remember. This is actually really nice. I don't like prepping my skin with a lot of shit, but this is very refreshing. And I just apply like the tiniest bit, like a pea amount. And it's super refreshing. It smells good because it has cucumber extracts. And it was very cheap. This is from Essence. and I got it on sale. And sometimes I do wear concealer on my baggy eyes. I should have started with this, but again, I haven't done makeup in such a long time. I don't know how to do it anymore. I do like to apply it on the lids because it helps like the powder eyeshadow. It will apply better if there's something to cling onto. I am trying this new one. It's like concealer on a stick, so it's cream based. I usually have liquid ones. I just finished one and I decided to try this one. I don't enjoy my experience with concealers because I don't think they actually do what they are supposed to. They are supposed to cover the black eyes and I don't think they do a very good job. Like you see that I have makeup but you still see under eyes and I hate that. I haven't found like the perfect one so far, I guess. Unpopular opinion, controversial opinion, I hate this like makeup trend that has been going on for like the past decade or 20 years or so, where you just get this crazy line of makeup around the eyes, and I am kind of doing it to myself right now because I totally forgot to apply this before anything else, where you just get like this white and then tan and it's so sharp. I hate it. It's like awful. Why would you want that? I want it to look natural, like it's my skin. I don't want it to be obvious that I have white under eyes. Every celebrity does it. You see, I just applied a bunch of product. What's the difference? You still see the soggy black eyes. It's just a waste of products. I'm just applying shit to my skin, clogging it up, and it's not doing anything. And then I go over it with powder as well. Fluffy brush. Brushes are your best friend, I would say, when it comes to makeup. For many years, I did not have nice makeup brushes. I just had whatever came with the makeup palette, you know, or just use my fingers. I know a lot of people just use their fingers, but the difference a good makeup brush does is insane. First really good makeup brush I got was this one. I still remember, from Sephora when I went to America, and it was like $70, I think. It was something ridiculous, $50. My godmother actually bought it for me because I was like, huh, no. And she got it, and I'm so glad she did because it really does a difference. And since then I've been buying very good makeup brushes and like the right shapes, I would say. So you want a big one for like bronzer, a smaller round brush for blush, this fan shape for highlighter. This is amazing. And then I have two for eyeshadow. It's like a fluffy kind of rounded blush for the concave part of your eye. And then this beauty for eyeshadow. I also have one for eyeliner, which is like this flat one. And extra one is something to comb my eyebrows, which I love. I don't do anything to my eyebrows. I don't fill them up. I don't paint them. Don't do brow gel. Like, they're not going anywhere. I don't need to do anything to them. They look fine. They are decent size. They are decent color. Like, I don't have to do anything to it. I do like combing the hairs in the direction I like. It's very relaxing. I do think it makes a difference. My friend saw me doing this and she was like, what the hell are you doing? And I showed her and she noticed the difference and she was like, okay, I need that brush. I gave her a set of brushes and I think she uses it every day now. So the difference is notable, is what I'm trying to say. We are moving on to blush. I have this palette. Everything is mega old, okay, and worn down. I am trying to use my makeup to the end. That's why I have very old makeup. I think it's something that is very easily addictive, so easy to collect. I don't know which blush I want to do. I just go with whatever I'm in the mood for. Let's do this one, could match my dress. I really like the undertones of these blushes. Like, this is brown, but it has some pink mixed into it, so when you put it on, it's actually more pink than brown. I really like it. You see, I apply it directly over the cheekbone and I pull it outwards, so it gives some beautiful shape to my face, and not in the center to look like a clown, how they used to do it many years ago when I first started to learn how to do my makeup. On top of that, I already have like a very nice glow, but we're gonna do highlighter. I love highlighter. As you can see from this palette, everything is worn down. In the beginning, I was so afraid of wearing too much I also do here on the nose, it's pretty. Sometimes I do it here under the arch. Just the rest of the product, not too much. And that gives a beautiful glow. If you noticed the time difference, no you didn't. My camera died and I started this video at like, I don't know, 3 p.m. It's now 9 p.m. But we're gonna finish this and then I'm gonna shower. So we did the highlighter, it gives a nice glow. Moving on to eyes. I know a lot of people would stop here, or maybe they would do mascara and that's about it, but I love to do my eyes. It's actually my favorite part of doing my makeup. And you know what? If you want to keep it bare minimum, I would say blush and lipstick does the biggest difference to your face, to your appearance, especially lipstick if you go with a strong color, and a little bit of mascara, and that's enough. But for me, I always do my eyes, and a lot of times I don't really even wear lipstick. So for my eyes, the Secret, this palette, it is so old. I thank my sister every time she got me this. It's a bronzing eyeshadow from, I can't even read the brand anymore. On the back it says Technic Cosmetics. They are beautiful shimmery eyeshadows and actually very pigmented, and I love all of these shades. I actually use them all, especially this one is the most worn down, and there is so much product. These are like 3D, like this is a lot of product, and I love these ones. Thank you, sis. We're gonna get our nice brushes. Fluffy one for the crease. I like to start with the crease, and I love using these colors. They're super similar and you can get very similar colors easily. So think of browns, this is like terracotta. I like orange actually, and pinks. This depends on your undertone of your skin, what's gonna suit you better. But overall, something pinky orange will pop very well and will look very natural. You see, it just looks like natural shading of my eye. It doesn't actually look like I added a lot of color or product in there, which I love. And fun fact, orange sounds like a very bright, crazy option, but it's actually a very neutral color for your makeup. I also had a friend that said that to me, like, I was so surprised orange was actually not ridiculous to wear on a daily basis. So you could swap this out for orange. If it's too bright, you can dim it with some brown on the corners. It's gonna be perfect. I usually just go with this. It's like cream, very shimmery. I love shimmery eyeshadows. I don't like matte. I do have some, but I prefer shimmery because I wear glasses and I can do the most beautiful makeup that as soon as I put on my glasses, you can barely tell. So if I wear something shimmery, you're more likely to notice the makeup because it's gonna catch the eye even beneath the lenses. So I really prefer that, and it's just beautiful. Why would you not prefer to glitter, to shine? You could stop here again. Something I love to do is usually the same color I just applied to my crease. I go underneath the eye, and I think this really gives it a finished look. It helps define the eye a little bit more. I think it looks more finished, more complete. I don't know. It also maybe helps shape the eye better. You can stop here again, but we can go either with the same color or a darker brown. I'm gonna go with a darker brown, and we're going to do a little smoky action. I don't do this every time. Either use the same color of my crease or a brown for this. Depends on what I am going for, what I'm in the mood for that day, because this really darkens the eye a lot. And on my day to day, I don't prefer it so much, you see, very dark. So I'm gonna go again with the original color. I only have one of each brush and I'm fine with that. Thing is, I like to clean them between colors, especially if I just wore something very dark like this brown. I don't want to spread it more. So I'm gonna clean with a bit of paper. Gonna go get that color again. And yes, that's much better. pretty. Now my favorite hack. You can use some highlighter, but I think it's not pigmented enough. So I love this. The reason why this is so run down is because I use it in every look. Creamy, glowy, white or cream, beige. And we are going to add it under the arch of the eyebrow. I just think it adds the most beautiful compliments to the eye makeup because it was getting very dark and I love the arch on the eyebrow. I just think it's perfect. I always do this, no matter what colors I'm using. Next up is eyeliner. So I have tried so many different eyeliner types in my life. I started with the pen ones, which are nice. They're very easy to use. The thing is, they can smudge so easily. I have actually stained a lot of blouses with that. Opening it would sometimes go all over, and it ruined a few blouses for me, sad. Also, it's hard to get it very close to the waterline. It's not very forgiving. I've also done gel. It's high maintenance because you have to add oil to it and mix it, and it gets very hard. You also need a pencil. Not forgiving actually, and easy to do. It's just a high maintenance part I don't like, and it can get so hard. I remember the pencil, it was too hard, it was too harsh on the skin, it would hurt me. So then I started just using the brush with some eyeshadow. Now, all those times I always did black eyeliner, and with the eyeshadow I actually prefer to do with dark brown. I use very dark brown. Again, my sister got me this, or I got this myself, I think, maybe very long time. CoverGirl. And I've actually broken most of it. There used to be like 8 colors here, there are 3 now. So I use a very dark brown, matte, not glittery for this. The angled brush. This brush is amazing. I just go straight to the corner of my eye and do a little wink. Now this is incredibly forgiving, which is my favorite part. You don't have to get it right perfectly symmetrical. It's very light, it's powder, so easy to do. And if you mess it up, you just smudge a little bit, it's off, you start again. Eyeliner, the other options were the worst part, because if you messed it up, you would have to do your whole eye makeup again. And that's the part that takes longest for me. So this changed my life. Depends how I am feeling on the day, how big I want it to be. Usually I do a little wink, and I like to connect it a little bit more to the eye. So I just do a little bit very close to the line. And what I like about the brown is that it's incredibly natural. It looks just like an extension of my eye. Also, if you do use any other kind of eyeliner like a pen or gel, it actually helps a lot to go over it with some powder eyeshadow. It makes it darker and more durable. It depends how dark I want it to be. Sometimes I don't want it to be so strong. I will smudge it a little bit. Final step is mascara. I really like these ones from Rimmel. I think they really do it the best. This I always go for black. Maybe I should try dark brown as well. For the fun of it, I should try some colored like electric blue. If you don't want to do your eye makeup, just go with a little bit of mascara. It really does such a difference. I don't do anything else to my lashes. I don't curl it with those torturing machines they look like. I've never worn fake eyelashes either. Too scared of gluing my own eyes shut. My sister actually gave me ones to try. I never tried them because I was too scared. I'll ask her to do it to me maybe next time we are together. Sis, if you're watching, you can give me a makeover next time we're together. So pretty. I think it's super natural for day-to-day use. It's not too crazy, but it's also very classy and glamorous, just enough for a night out or for an event. I think for a night out I would add even more glitter to the eyes, or maybe make the crease darker and make it more smoky. So you can use this during the day and then add a little more to it for a night look. I do that all the time actually. Last step is lipstick. I actually don't like wearing lipstick. I just wear on a daily basis my trusty Labello Cherry. It tastes good, it moisturizes, it gives a little bit of color. These are my favorite ones. I hate having dry lips and lipstick will do that a lot. Nowadays we have very good formulas. The only thing now that bothers me is they will get your clothes dirty. Like if you're wearing lipstick in the winter and you're wearing a scarf, say goodbye to the scarf. And I love white clothing and they're constantly reapplying throughout the day. I don't like having to worry about that. I do have some lip stains. First stay, you apply once and they will not leave your body. These are actually so hard to remove. So when I know I'm gonna want to wear lipstick for a long time, I will wear this. If it's just going out to grab coffee and I want to look nice, I will not wear this because it's gonna be insane to remove. I will wear something creamy. I really like these ones. I've been buying a lot of lipsticks from Kiko Milano. They're very good. So this one is like stay on. It will stay forever. I wore this one, exact one, for my wedding day and it was perfect. I was able to kiss my husband, I was able to eat and it would not come off. It was amazing. I also got it in red. I used all of it. Another one I got was to try and replace my favorite of all time. It was like a crayon from Clinique. Oh, I got it in America. My mother got it for me actually. It was a beautiful shade, so creamy, so easy to use. I used it till it didn't exist anymore and I couldn't find it again, so I got this one from Kiko Milano and the shade is very similar. It's super creamy and really nice and I recommend it. The packaging is cool too. And then my father actually got me this for Christmas. It's MAC. It's a set of lipstick and honestly I never got the hype around MAC lipsticks until I tried it myself. These are very good. They're very nice shades. The packaging is everything. Come on, so fancy and it's like a nice clutch. You can wear this out and the quality is very good, guys. I was shocked. They are very durable. They are very comfortable on the lips. They don't dry your lips. They will stay a long time. You can kiss, you can smudge them, you can eat and they will still stay. They will come off a little bit of course, but they are very durable. They're expensive but they are worth it. So for this look, I think I'm gonna wear this one. I haven't worn this in a long time. This shade is so pretty. Unpopular opinion, lip oils are so trendy right now, but they are just like a new marketed way for lip gloss. And as much as lip gloss is fun, I also hate it. It's so annoying because your hair will get stuck on it all the time and I just cannot be bothered with that. So I rarely, very rarely use it. I use it for like weddings. Real, for real. See how much of a difference this made? This is a finished makeup look. This is what I should have done today to go and take my passport photo, but I woke up too early and couldn't be bothered. This is the finished look. Let me know if you enjoyed this video, if you enjoyed my tips, and if you would like to see anything more in this style with better lighting. And that's it. Thank you for watching my Vogue Beauty Secret. Don't forget to like this video if you enjoyed it. Follow me for more and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!